respectful to deputies and police officers. To me, what she did after that, by taking responsibility for it, pleading guilty, and not wasting time dragging her case through court, would that have restored a little bit of trust?
I think that's going to be a person-to-person thing, and I can't speak for everybody. I think that there is a lot of value in stepping up and taking accountability for your mistakes. And I also think that there is a lot of drama in our society related to claiming to be a victim. And instead of taking accountability for herself, she claimed victimhood. And when you claim victimhood, well, you just put yourself in that spot, right?
Yeah.
And so now she's living it. And instead of it being a somewhat, it was a little bit of a splash when it happened, but nobody really paid attention to it. It didn't become a big deal until very recently. Yeah. And now that video is
all over the place. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, we're going to take a break. You can stick around for after the hour?
Yes, absolutely.
Because I want to hear what you and Aunt Coulter went around and around about.
Okay.
All right, we're talking to senatorial candidate for the state of Texas on the Libertarian ticket, Miss Rebecca Paddock. And we will be back after these messages. Quick break here at the top of the hour. You're listening to Armed Radio Global. You can tweet us at Armed Radio 1. That's the @ sign, Armed Radio 1. Hashtag it Armed Radio. We'll read your tweets live on the air. If you have any questions for Ms. Paddock or myself. Also, you can call us 866-225-5401, and you can ask us in person. But we'll be right back after these messages. You're listening to the Armed Radio Global Network. I'm Mike Allen, and you are on the air.
Are you an entrepreneur looking to get your business off the ground? Or are you an established business in need of a plan to present to an investor? Keljo Solutions can provide you with the plan that presents you and your business to others in an organized, professional package. With affordable rates, we have the plan to fit your budget. Visit us on the web at www.keljo.net and watch your business grow.
Hi! Now I know you hear Joe Rocks and the Dog on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
The small city of Rockton, Illinois, is stunned by the brutal and senseless murder of an entire family, leaving only the father to pick up the pieces of his shattered life. Two rookie detectives are at odds, but before they get a chance to stop him, the killer strikes again. Will Detective Max Larkin and Detective Jesse Fairlane put their personal differences aside so they can stop the killer from striking again? Find out in the new suspense thriller, Time Killer, from author Todd M. Thede. Available in hardcover, softcover, and Kindle at Amazon.com.
We love your dogs and kitties. We love them, yes we do. So when you want to give a gift, a cake or treat or two, PamperedPawGifts.com is the place for you. Yes, PamperedPawGifts.com is the place for you.
There is nothing in this world that can make or break your day like a comfortable pair of shoes. And if you're a woman like me, then the perfect shoes are as seductive as the perfect full-bodied wine coupled with a smooth, dark Belgian chocolate. or a steaming hot bubble bath at the end of a long day. Let's be real, ladies. The perfect pair of shoes can even be better than spine-tingling, bone-melting, body-shivering. Well, you know what I mean. So, where do you get your perfect pair of shoes? Savvy Souls, where chic meets comfort at the intersection of satisfaction, swank, and trendy. Go to www.forsavvysouls.com for 50 to 70% off on the latest spring styles, or find them on Facebook today.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at route106motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. route106motors.com.
Savino Wine Preservation System is wine preservation glassware. Savino is an easy-to-use wine preservation system that allows you to enjoy your favorite wines anytime without waiting for an occasion. Open any bottle with confidence, knowing that you can enjoy the full original flavor of Tuesday's wine on Saturday. For more information, visit us at www.savinowine.com. Today's wine, tomorrow.
All right, welcome back to the show. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by E24.com. Go to E24.com, put the zip code in their website. They will find a restaurant near you that will deliver to your house. And get their app, put it on your iPhone or your flexible iPhone 6, and they'll do the same thing. They'll bring it to right where you're standing. Yeah, tripping my tongue over here. So that's E24.com. Also, Ring Central, which is bringing our phone connections tonight. And joining me right now, live on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline, the senatorial candidate for the state of Texas, running against John Cornyn in November. Just a short month and a half away or so. Miss Rebecca Paddock, welcome back.
Thank you.
And remember to mute during the commercials. Very good.
I did.
All right, when we were going into the break, this whole situation with Governor Perry and his indictment, how much do you think that is something that should be done per law, and how much of that stuff is just done for political reasons? I mean, is it really? I mean, is it something that normally would happen? Or is it just because they're trying to vet him out of the political race, for the presidential race?
So I don't have an answer for that. I am guessing that it has more to do with creating drama for him in the presidential race than anything else. I mean, that's just based on the timing involved. If they were really concerned about this, why didn't they file that lawsuit before?
And that's kind of where I thought, too, to tell you the truth. Because I'm thinking about, now it's time to gear up for 2016. Now it's time to, because it's like you can write a script. Here come all the hopefuls, and then one by one, the propaganda machine jumps on there, and they start vetting each other out until it comes down to the two that have been. I'll tell you, it's going to be. It's going to be Hillary Clinton and Romney again. I'll put money on it.
Okay?
I mean, I hate to say it, but that's...
I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too, but that's where the political machine that's pointing the way. I mean, who else we got? We got Jeb Bush. I mean, how many? Who does the conservative side really have? I mean, who's the libertarian candidate for president? Is it Ron Paul again?
That would be Gary Johnson.
Gary Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Republican candidates, I mean, who do they got out there? I mean, McCain says he wants to run again. He's, 130 years old? Mitt Romney.
So McCain is a Democrat.
Well, he says he's a Republican.
McCain is a Democrat. Look at his voting history. McCain is a Democrat.
I know that, and you know that. But he's got an R next to his name, and he wants to run for the Republican nomination.
That's going to be a no-go.
Well, I know, but I'm just going through the choices here that'll be vetted out. You got McCain, you got Jeb Bush, you got Mitt Romney.
Unlikely.
You got Mitt Romney.
Unlikely.
Ben Carson. So who do you think is going to be the Republican nominee?
It wouldn't surprise me if it's Trey Gowdy or Rand Paul.
You don't think it would be Ted Cruz?
Could be. I mean, one of those three. Ted Cruz is another possibility.
And how about the Democrat side?
I don't think it's going to be Hillary.
You don't think so?
I don't think it's going to be
Hillary. That's what
Hillary.
everybody's pushing for.
I think that's a red herring.
Really? Who do you think it's going to be?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be Hillary. Hillary has entirely too much baggage with Benghazi. And if she announces the drama that she has seen over Benghazi, that we haven't even begun to see what will happen.
You think they're kind of saving that in case she tries to run?
People have been talking about Benghazi here and there, but it's a fairly small percentage of the crowd. The majority of the crowd are military supporters. People that supported the SEALs that went over there and tried to defend the embassy and died as a result of having no backup. But if she runs for office, the lid's going to blow off that, and it's going to become something that everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
And they're not. America doesn't want a president that fails to come to the aid of Americans.
Now,
it's just not something we want.
Yeah. Now, with the current situation, I'd like to get your take on this, because this is kind of the stuff that when you get elected, I'm just going to go ahead and speak it for you. When you get elected to the Senate, these are kind of the things that you're going to be in a position to weigh in on to direct our nation. We're going back to Iraq. Right now, we've got airstrikes going on. We've got this, if you listen to the president, it's ISIL, which I don't know what that stands for. And the rest of the press and everybody calls it ISIS. Everybody's saying it's a...
The L is for the Lebanon that includes Israel. That's what that is.
So it's the Islamic State of Iraq and Lebanon?
No, it's the Lebanon is... It's a different acronym, and so it includes, by using the L, it includes the territory of Israel, and that's what the big difference is.
So it's not just because they started out calling it the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria.
Right.
So now it's the Islamic State of Iraq and
in the